Anyone, because we've been in the starting series screen for half an hour.
Yes, we have.
Waiting for
But we
people
better end
to.
half an hour later.
Waiting for people to show up, and they're not. So
It's not coming. He's probably oversleeping.
he's not in bed. He's probably out. Just out. Getting
Yeah, just
COVID
out.
or something.
Might not be. Or it might be coming home because he realized, oh crap, I got D&D.
um,
or do I have D&D today? It's like, I don't even know we do. Cause,
he's
like,
usually the one on top of it. He just hasn't.
yeah.
He's been very lazy lately.
He's
I mean, I asked on Friday, I think it was, if we were doing it. But you didn't reply.
I replied in the end, like, fuck.
you ran away.
What, ran away from home?
Oh, you do that. I'm gonna go and make a drink because I'm thirsty.
Alright, whatever. We're gonna start, so leave your camera on.
I mean, I'm unconscious at the moment anyway, so.
Oh, it's it's already on stream.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Howdy guys. We're live.
We are.
We'll do it live.
Oh yeah, just talking to you guys. I've been working on the YouTube side of this, and I freaking hate it. It takes 3 hours for a video to transfer from Twitch to YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Wait, it's on YouTube. Where is it on YouTube?
On my new YouTube channel.
New.
What's your YouTube
Well, what's your new one? I'll delete your old one.
It's just
What's
the gaming klutz on YouTube.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
It's just
Well,
simply
my
where I'm
awesome
gonna
one.
save all
I
the
came up
streams.
with a name. Hey, my fact of the day. I came up with that name.
I will subscribe.
I don't know what's on there at the moment. I think there's only 2 videos there at the moment.
Tales of the Odyssey episode 19 and Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I need
Subscribe.
to transfer all my
yeah.
other ones.
Nice profile pic.
There isn't one.
That's the joke.
Yeah, we're working on it. All right. Because I want to change my Twitch one as well because it's the Random Injustice logo.
Yeah, I wrote in the gaming class. It came up with Daddy class.
What?
All one word.
It's all one word, you silly person.
Yeah, I realised that. It's all one word.
We don't know that person and we're unaffiliated to that man or woman.
Oh, that's too
What do
funny.
you mean all woman?
Wait, well, you know.
It could be a woman.
Could be.
Alright, Miss Daddy.
No comment.
Got it.
Well, you never know. It could just be their branding. I don't know.
Branding.
It is like, you know what I mean. It's their it's their brand. I mean,
It's their
They had 10 videos.
yes. So did our old YouTube channel
Because-
before we deleted
Because we're
it all.
doing a shout out to Daddy.
No,
Boss.
we're not.
Check out him and his 10 videos.
No, far. Oh, Jesus.
Alright, we started.
Yeah,
We should start.
we probably
Alright,
should.
cue the music.
Alright.
Okay, that's copyrighted music. You
Falling
can't do
through
that.
a portal.
Okay, so
Or running away in a dungeon.
We were running away from the dungeon.
due to me being sick, which is why we didn't do this last week, cause I couldn't really talk. Anyway, so in our last session, the party discovered the wonders of wild magic. Summoning one of the dragon gods, known as Tiamat. Only 3 of her heads, though, so, you know, it wasn't too bad. And in their endeavours to, quotation marks, flee, because only some of them wanted to, they jumped through a portal that had opened up, a different portal that resulted from wild magic as well. Don't know which spell this was exactly. And not knowing where it went, they were simply trying to run for their lives.
It's 15 feet away from me.
In this latest, yeah, two members of the party were nearly murdered under the power of this divine dragon. I wouldn't call it divine. You could call it demonic as well. It's all powerful.
Orc. Orc, and then
So,
nearly died.
our dragon obsessed sorcerer took the full brunt of 2 breath attacks, I believe. Resulting in an immediate KO. Knockout, not death. Oh, shut up, Henry.
Don't say anything.
I can see your camera. I know exactly what you're mouthing.
Correct, you can.
Dropping them obviously below HP and falling unconscious. Rescued by Fernac. Yep, names. Fernac, who used an ability to prevent himself from completely going unconscious, returning to 1 HP as they fell through the portal. That's annoying. So now the overlay is all wrong, and we're just going to leave it because I'm not dealing with it.
He's gonna come back.
I hope so.
Maybe. Somebody will. Aaron's trying to get in, but he's in the wrong thing.
So, yes, I'm down here now.
Hello.
Meanwhile, Kane decided he was going to take the path less travelled and attempt to make his way back to the entrance which they entered in through. And try to make his way back up to the Grand Hall. The dragon obliterated all other raiders within the vicinity. And yeah, that's about where we left off. So, who do I target first? I'm going to target Kane first.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was going to say the group.
Yeah, well, most of that group is still arriving, so.
Fair enough.
Sorry about that. It took longer than I expected to make coffee.
What happened to Spiky? I'm now really annoyed.
Huh? What?
There's Aaron too in the D&D
I don't know why.
meet-up call.
What happened to Spiky?
No idea.
Did his
Ran away.
power go out?
Ugh, they're being annoying. I don't know why it would, but it might have.
I think his power might have gone out.
Alright, well, I'm gonna
That's
try
bad
and.
timing.
Well, hold on, he said it was hot for him. Like, he said it was 32, which I don't think the material can go up that high.
They can do that though. They couldn't do the 40.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I know they can't do our 50s.
Alright, we're just gonna use this one for now. Alright, so, Kane. You ready?
No.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Somebody is.
Oh, and he's back. What happened?
He's muted.
Oh, he left
Nope.
again.
I think he sent stuff up.
Going through.
And one of our members is being thoroughly annoying. So,
He just left before.
no, I'm talking about the other one.
Yeah,
No, I am talking about Aaron.
Oh,
his
okay.
power went out. Spiker's power went out.
Oh, okay.
Said power, yeah.
Alright, that's alright. So, Kane, you arrive at the where you initially descended to the cave, um, still being with the fire and the poison gas and everything, still rushing towards you.
Oh yes, back in the cave. Yep.
What? So you're just gonna try and try and get back up? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I believe I did.
You did you?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
well,
I jumped
as
in the
all
thing
this
and
stuff is
went
rushing towards you, you do
up.
make it to the center of the glyph. It doesn't really activate initially, and then you like stop your foot on it to try and trigger it to launch you. And after like stomping on it for like 3 seconds, and the gas nearly reaching you, it boom, get launched with no particular grace or yeah. You are now ascending back up the long, long pit. Or not so much. So, you're launched up, skipping a couple of minutes. And as you reach the top, the circle opens, revealing a few unwanted guests. And as it opens, they just, without realizing it, they just fall into the pit and fall past you. Um, as you see the gas below still following, just rising, filling the chamber below. And you go through the opening, and it is very quick to close itself, as it is now resealed. You are now back in the large, large hall, of which there was all the paintings and stuff and things. And you are the only one there.
There's nobody.
Nobody else.
Oh, they must have went past me. Okay. Well, first things first. Given my condition, I think I'm gonna empty the contents of my stomach all over the floor. Holding that one in for what, fortnight? Not good.
Reasonable action to take.
Oh yes, the shield I picked up. Is it in fact the same shield and the fear shield?
Now having a moment to catch your breath, literally. You look at the shield, and it's just a standard metal iron shield that's...
So it's not even the same shield that was used?
No.
Okay, well, I dropped that. There's no use carrying that around if I don't need it.
You just drop it next to you. It's like...
Okay. Okay, then. Well, not knowing what to do next, I guess I would like to proceed. Actually, I'd like to ask this room another question.
Okay.
You know, because last time I asked it a question, a big portal opened up in the middle of the room.
Well, a hole. Yeah, go.
Is there a way to move the library? The Grand Vault.
Interesting. Being that you're no longer in the vault where all of that type of knowledge would be kept, like all the books and stuff are kept down there. Like this is mainly a yeah. This was where you are now is the large room that was filled with all the different live images, paintings, and stuff of all the different locations. So as you ask a question, and there is no real response from the whole.
Can you show me the master's location?
Okay. So as you ask this question, and you look around the hall waiting for some sort of sign to its answer, you do find one. It is the it's the picture or landscape of a starry field. It slightly starts to glow or illuminate, emit a glow or aura of some sort. There is no other details in this portrait. It simply just looks like a starry sky. Quickly.
Okay. Well, nothing else holding me to stay in this room. I guess I'd like to make my way to the prison cells.
Ah. Okay, so you exit the Grand Hall, or Great Hall, or whatever you call it, and you begin to make your way down the path that you had come up before, because the forest, sorry, the prison is kept within the thickest parts of the forest on this island. It's to keep it hidden, so you begin making your way there. Alright, as for the rest of you, in your recent events to jump through a portal into an unknown dimension, find yourselves floating through. Well, soon realizing that you're not floating, you are now falling.
Oh. Oh, deja vu.
And before you have a real chance to grasp of where you were, you splash, hit water, and just all of you like. You are now what appear to be in the ocean.
Oh. Good thing we can breathe.
I can't. I'm unconscious.
No, you
You're
do.
unconscious,
No,
so you can still water breathe though.
you still have water
I
breathing.
water breathe.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say, oops.
You still have water breathing. No.
Is everyone here?
All of you except Kane.
I want to ask him if he can join. He doesn't want to pick the overlay.
Yes, just tell him to join and I'll fix it. Over this.
I would like to look around, see what's. Oh, he's here.
He is indeed here. That overlay is not going to work. Then neither is that one. That one will. There we go.
Hi guys. Will show anyone that responded to my messages to see if I
I was just waiting for you to join, and I was going to fix it.
We told you to get in the
What
server.
messages? What messages?
Oh, but in server chat, in the group chat.
I also PM
You were told to get into the server.
What group chat? What?
You never sent any messages.
Yeah,
none.
like I messaged Ray, I messaged Willshade, I messaged you. Nobody responded to me.
You never messaged
Oh,
me.
shit. Oh
didn't
shit, you
send
did.
Dude,
4
in
minutes
future,
ago.
yeah, in future,
I did
Soz.
message you.
It
Oh.
didn't appear in my notification, so I didn't
I'm
see
in.
it.
I'm in streamer mode. I'm not going to get pings.
yeah,
Didn't get anything from-
All right, now that's finally over and done with.
Okay. Everyone that can make it here is here now. Good.
miscommunication.
Don't you love it? Right, so you're now all now in the ocean. If you
Far from
were
Kane.
listening.
We're in the ocean. Okay. I'm gonna look around if I can. Is it dark or is it?
It's very bright, actually.
Is there a sun?
Yes,
Is there a sun?
Wait, can we
There
see
are-
the sun from?
there are two.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
is there suns?
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Did I see my body floating or did I see my body fall?
I'm pretty sure Ferdak is still holding you though, so
Okay,
you're
I was just
whatever you're
clarifying that.
at whatever height he is.
Deep are we in the ocean? Like,
How deep are you?
is it
Roughly on the surface, considering you just fell in. But yeah.
roughly on the surface?
Well, you're like now treading water, right?
No.
Is there any land nearby?
Oh,
Um,
I thought we were underwater. Oh,
No, you're in the water now. You're like
Should we come through the water and hit the
okay,
water?
okay. I see.
you come through the portal and
You
shut
guys
up. You weren't
splashed
here
down.
because you were late.
You guys are splashed down.
Yes, and you're now treading water, so you're on the surface of the ocean.
Okay. So yeah, is there any land nearby?
Looking around in all 8 directions. Yeah, you do see what appears to be a landmass. Off in that way. That doesn't help you at all. So, east, east.
East.
East doesn't mean
Wait,
anything to us
how do we
right
know
now.
it's east?
Well, you don't. That's
Well,
why I'm
on the
saying.
map,
That's why I'm
on-
saying that way. In a direction of a particular angle is a landmass.
On the mini map, that way.
Yeah, on the
Mini map.
We have a holographic mini map now.
you have a you have a magical HUD.
How far away is it? As in, can we swim to it?
I mean, you could probably, maybe. Some of you might not be good at swimming. I don't know. Could
Oh,
you?
I've-
Can you
Alright,
swim?
I'm gonna swim to it. I'm gonna swim.
I'm going on
As do
because
I.
we're in the water. We're gonna recast. I'm gonna recast my thing just in case.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you still had it, so.
Yeah, but I'm gonna recast it to the time that we get.
Oh shit.
So, you all begin making your way towards this landmass, which appears in the distance. You begin swimming, and although it seemed quite far away, within a mere few minutes you've reached what appears to be the shore.
What kind of island is it? Is it like a tropical? Is it like jungle? Is it rocky?
It's rocky. Very rocky.
As in few plants? And
As in, the plants are rocks.
plants are rock. Okay.
Plants have been turned to stone.
Oh
So, Plus, is it reasonable that anyone in our party would know what a Gorgon is?
No.
That.
It's not
So
from
Ray
this.
put me
I
on
would know.
something
No,
really-
I wouldn't know. Wouldn't know.
Okay, so none of us would have seen.
See, the member who would know what I'm talking about is currently not here. So, which is why
I
I'm
know-
doing this. It's just to annoy
We
him.
even know what this is as well. But Veal wouldn't. So,
Yeah, so shush.
all people Veal wouldn't.
Shush. Shush. Stop monologuing.
If you want me to perform, I'm going to perform.
Well, perform. Don't talk about your performing.
Are there any other creatures nearby? Notably
Not that you can
intelligent
see.
life?
Not that you can see,
Okay.
no.
When we were swimming, were there any fish near us or
No.
sharks or any form of
No.
sea life? I would like to investigate one of these plants.
You approach the plant.
Yeah, is it just like a normal? It looked like a fern plant. For
Yeah,
example, that
yeah,
would
just
grow
like
on the beach.
some sort of plant you find on a beach, yeah. Or near a
Yeah.
beach.
It's rock.
Is it like a statue or does it look like it's made of rock?
Yeah, you close. It'd be more of a carved statue look than like just rocks clumped together.
Okay, so
Okay.
it looks basically like a proper fern plant, but
Yeah.
made of rock.
Yeah.
Maybe some wear and tear.
Okay. What should we do?
Where
I-
are we? How big is this island?
So you're not actually on an island. You're on a large. I suppose it's technically an island, but it's like a continent. It
It's
like
an island in
it's
the
you
same
can't see
area
where it
as
ends on
China.
the other side. It's not. You can't see where it ends. It just.
It's either a continent or a really big island.
At the moment, all we know it's a giant landmass.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We should probably make camp here then.
To point out that you see my
How much
die.
food do we have?
What?
We left most of our food on the ship.
No.
We don't have any food.
No. I do believe. Kalek has some in his sack of holding.
Okay, that's good.
I think.
That's
Are you sure?
I don't know. He's not here, so he hasn't made it very easy.
Yeah, I don't remember us taking any
I'm
shit.
pretty sure there
That's
is
why I
though.
bring it up, 'cause I don't remember us taking any food either.
Well, if you
specifically
you
remember
might
putting
not.
boxes
So
in the boat.
Anything food on the island? Any food?
I
Anything
don't
that
know.
can
You've only
service
just
food?
gotten to the island. You haven't really had a chance to look around.
Right, I'll look around then.
All right. So you go. You You know.
I'll. Yeah.
Do you
I don't know,
want?
I gotta go and
Okay.
I gotta lie on the ground. I'm unconscious at the moment, so I mean,
I'm going. Vio's gonna try and come on. Get up.
It's like wake up, wake up. All right. So Frederick, you
I'll go
and
foraging. Yeah.
you and Lola begin to take a look around the island, or the wherever you are. While VL slaps Vincent to try and wake him up.
You have to save as I slap you.
No.
You're not gonna kill someone by slapping them. Jesus Christ.
Unless you're
Aim-
sumo wrestling.
actually, if that spell wears off, I go back into death saves. You know that, right?
I
Which-
don't think it does well off.
No, it won't.
It
You're
doesn't wear
scared
off.
of dying.
It doesn't wear off.
That line doesn't
Ah,
wear
okay.
off.
No, it stabilizes you. That's all it does.
Ah,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
It full stop.
Well, I don't know how
stop,
Klutz does it, and I don't know how Klutz does that. So.
Yeah, no, it doesn't wear off. If there are, if it was, yeah. Alright, so as the two of you begin to explore your nearby surroundings, you notice that nothing appears to be living. So all the trees you come across, any bush, every blade of grass even, is just stone.
It's all. There are trees, right?
Yes?
Are there trees with fruit on them that are just like stone?
Yes.
Good, we
I
can eat the apricots then.
I will try to grab one.
You grab it and pull, and
How far away is he from
takes
the
a
fruit?
bit of pulling to get it off, but eventually the stem that's holding it just breaks off.
All right. I examine. I find a nearby rock and then like I try to crack it.
A nearby rock, he's surrounded by them.
Can I see him? Can I see him doing this?
Yes, you can.
Can I go over and just go over to the fruit and detect poison and disease?
Okay. So as you try and like crack it open, and you know whack at it again and again and again, and eventually, and it just cracks open to reveal stone.
Oh, so it's just all stone.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Well,
By the way, your detect poison or whatever revealed nothing.
Okay, good to know. Just wanted to make sure he wasn't gonna eat something that wasn't meant to.
You could try eating a rock if you really wanted. I wouldn't
Look,
recommend
I
it.
can't sense a rock from walking over to him. All right?
Oh, now you see it's a rock now that it's been cracked, and it is
Yeah.
solid stone.
you know,
So,
should I? Okay. I don't know. I might do something stupid. Kind
Do
of
it.
stupid.
Go for it. Kalek's not here to do it for you.
Okay. So while I was cracking the rock, there are some bits of it fell off, right? I'm assuming
Yes.
some like little crumbs.
Yes.
I'm gonna try tasting one of them.
Okay. So you pick up the little bit.
Is it just rock?
It's just rock.
Oh, shit. Okay, no. I
That's
thought there was a secret. Thought there was a secret. Alright, nah.
Frederick, what spells do you have right now?
What spells do I have right now? Well, I've got a big list here. Are you looking for a specific one?
Kind of. Restoration.
Restoration. Wait, do I have that?
Something along those lines. I know there's a couple cure-all
Why are you
spells
guys
that
having this
can
conversation?
curse.
Lola
I-
points to where you fell. That's not closing. As you see now, some of the gas begins to seep through the portal.
No, that's not.
Ah. Is it like up in the sky?
Yeah. It's not big enough for a dragon to fit through. No,
Huh?
it was just big enough for Ragnar to fit through it. It's not a big portal.
How far away is it?
You have nothing to gauge the distance with, so you have no
Right, because
markers.
Space is wonky. Space is wonky.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Is there any evidence of things that timey? We found evidence of wibbly wobbly. Is there evidence of timey wimey?
Lola looks at you. What are you talking about, Phil?
We found evidence that space has been messed with, right? It took us such a brief time to get to this island that looked out, like gestured to the portal that far away, and it took us some minutes to get here. Who's to say that time can't be manipulated here as well?
We don't have proof.
Also,
Well,
Veal, to answer your
way.
earlier question, I only have lesser restoration. Prepared. Alright.
Now, being here for a while and your senses have adjusted to after just coming through a portal, you notice that there's no wind, there's no breeze, there's no ambient noise. Like there's no waves crashing, there's no birds or even the rustle of grass. It is just
Wait, is the sea just completely still?
yes.
It's weird. What?
No, I just asked this. Where are we?
Where?
I turned
That's
to
very
Fernac.
fun.
Turned to Fernac. You've been to other planes before. Are there any planes like this one?
Not that I've come across. This is the first of this type for me.
Has anyone else been to other planes? Other realities? Anyone?
No.
Karlek, can you contact Karlek?
Fuck you, Henry.
You will roleplay, assuming.
Okay, so I'm not gonna roleplay for him. I'll just say what he's gonna say. I'm not gonna roleplay him
Yeah.
because nobody's
Yes.
that good. Who can roleplay one of Lachlan's characters? I mean, come on. So he's. I mean, I he'll give it a go, but no guarantees. So he sits down somewhere on the stony beach, and it's not as if the stone is like loose rocks or something like that.
Like a mountain?
It's just imagine you've seen packed sand before, right?
Yes.
Where it's so hard that you can't see through it no matter what you do.
Yeah.
It's like that, except it is the color. It's grey. It's yeah. And there are like loose bits where it is sand, but it's been petrified sand, it just turns grey.
I'd say.
Just as an example, right? You can't petrify sand, but as an
Clearly, evidence suggests otherwise.
so he goes and does his thing. Comes back with nothing.
Big sad.
Vincent, wait, do you still have your jump bracelet or ring or whatever it was?
He's still
Conscious, dude.
he's still unconscious.
I'm
Oh wait,
unconscious.
I think we
oh
can.
wait, he's unconscious.
I think
Does
I'm
he
gonna.
still have it?
I think. Yeah, he
think
does
we
still
say
have
that.
it. I think I'm gonna say you're now coming conscious. All right.
Like I still have the jump ring on my finger.
Ring. Yeah, he still has
I haven't lost
Uh,
anything. So.
Is he conscious now?
it. Lucid.
I'm gonna ask him. Can I borrow your ring for a sec? Your jump ring.
I understand what you're saying.
You're half conscious.
I just put up. I just held out my hand then. I put up my hand with the ring.
And then take it and put it on.
Yep.
Right. And I'm gonna jump as high as I can to see if I see anything else on the island.
How high can you jump with the
Beyond
ring?
the
I think
stone.
it's 50. Wait.
It's 3 times your feet. So you have 30 feet. That's 90. You can jump up to 90 to 120 feet with the ring.
30 times my what?
No,
30
three
oh,
times
3
your
times
movement.
my what?
Movement.
3 times your movement.
So my movement. What was my movement? Yeah, 90 feet up.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Jump it all the way.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. You jump up to get a lay of your surroundings. You do learn you are not on an island. You are on a very large landmass. And in just in range of your sight, you can see the stone appears to end abruptly. Just
Huh.
stops, and you can see what appears to be coloured like green or something.
Ooh. Alright. I related this information to the group. Hey guys, there appears to be an end to this stone forest, and beyond that is just a
And you are now falling back down.
Oh, I'm falling. Do I have no?
You begin to your descent.
Oh shit! I forgot about this part.
And you roll a roll a dexterity save just to see if you can minimize damage. Or, no,
This is why I had-
acrobatics check.
96.
Wait, is it an
90
acrobatics
no.
save?
Acrobatics check,
I
please.
would like
That's
to
a
point out this is why I had
16.
spike.
16. Okay. You land, but you take maybe.
This is if I had Spiky catch me last time.
What's the damage dice per feet?
96.
It's
It's
d6 per 10 feet, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is gonna hurt more than a fireball, bro.
Yeah.
You take 18 damage.
18 damage. It's fine. I'm on full health.
18
And you
Well,
falling.
I
are
was
like-
on full health.
Yeah, you were on full health.
And if he gets that later and jumps again, and we're
Nobody's actually tried to do that before, so you know.
No, we did that when we were doing the Van Hunt, but I got Spiky to catch me.
Yeah, you had somebody catch you though.
I'm surprised he didn't just jump to the top of the tree.
We could have done that.
So,
Alright.
you relayed your information to your group.
Yes. There's apparently an end to this stone forest land thing. So
Which
what do we
direction?
want to do?
Lead the way.
I point to the direction.
It's
And
in
so-
it's in that way.
So
Back
do we
that way.
do we want to explore that way, or do we want to rest for a while?
I think we should explore that way.
We just may have to carry Bullshade around a bit.
You're gonna have to carry me, dude. I'm still, I'm not even conscious. I'm like lucid, so.
I will give Woolshade back his ring, and I will also give him a greater potion of healing.
Are you gonna force feed it to him?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm drink it.
So
well,
he gets.
I only was at home, but
He's semi-conscious. He's not a child.
Yeah, but you can
You
still.
just work out that you don't need someone to force feed you before you've had your coffee in the morning.
It's fine. It's how they're doing it. Stop it. It's fine. You're as bad as Lucky sometimes, I
I
swear.
need.
Alright, so
how
you
much
all
am I putting
begin.
on my health?
You'll begin. So you've had your thing, so whatever the healing dice on that potion is.
Hang on, I'm just rolling the dice. So that's
Yep.
4.
Well, you guys do that. I'm assuming you're gonna make your way to the location he gave.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's
good.
an extra 10 HP, by the way.
Yep.
Vincent.
Wait, a greater HP potion only gave 10.
Oh, 4d4 plus 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you vote low.
Yeah.
As I'm just like,
Alright, so you begin making your way through this petrified landscape. After a short walk, you arrive at the place. Oh, sorry, not short. It does take the full length of time it would take if you were in your dimension to get to this point. And you arrive where the stone world you thought you were in does appear to just. The stone just stops. Straight line just stops, and then it's back to what you knew, or well, green. There are animals now. There is a
Is it a
slight
jungle
wind.
or is it a jungle
It's
or a...
it not no. It's probably
grasslands?
yeah, like a grassland with
Uh,
trees and stuff on it. Yeah,
Okay.
meadows or something, whatever they call them.
Yeah.
And yeah, you now see there are animals running around. There are, living plants. And in the distance, through over the plains, you see what appears to be a humanoid creature.
Ooh. Uh. And can we like sort of see? Can we sort of
They're
like guess what species they are?
they're not tall like an elf. They're not short like a dwarf. They could just be human or something. They're just very hard to make out at such distances.
I I will at least try to. I'll walk towards the humanoid creature.
Okay.
Oh, Frederick.
Spikey's carrying me on my back, and I'm like not conscious, so no, I'm not doing anything.
You're like there, just like, where
Yeah.
are we?
Yeah, I'm just like, uh...
As I approach closer, can I tell what species they are?
No, because they are draped in a full cloak, with a hood and all, so they're very not seeable, and they are just walking along a loosely paved road.
Do they see us? Are they facing us?
No, they're walking. You're approaching, and they're walking that way.
Hail,
So-
traveler.
I'll just shout out. Excuse me. Excuse me.
The figure stops, and you see its
Hail, traveler.
head turned, but still not visible.
So yeah, I approach it. Hi there. We we just we've been
I
stranded
nudge
on
you.
this.
I nudge you.
Sorry. Sorry. My name is should we say our name?
I nod. I nod.
My name is Frederick. Here, this is my party here. We're trying to look for any nearby settlements, so that we can potentially stay for
Yeah,
at least a
looking
night
for
or
an
so.
inn.
Yeah.
You anywhere
Do you
nearby?
know? Is there anywhere nearby?
We've had enough of camping out in the
Where are you from?
over there. Pardon?
Where are we from? I whispered to Veal. How should we answer that?
We've actually been sailing the Dead Sea over there. We've
Hmm.
been sailing the coast.
Where's your boat?
Um, it's
Parked
it's back on
much
the
further
coast.
down.
It's back on the coast. Beyond that stone forest over there.
So you came from beyond the stone. You see movement
Ye-
under the cloak.
Not, that's one way of putting it. Yeah, but obviously we aren't stone.
I need whoever's in front to make a dexterity save.
That's
Wait,
me and Frederick, I suppose.
I would like to point out at this point, like, you guys don't have me either. So
Natural 20 on a rogue
15.
attack.
15.
15 and
Big nat 20.
in that 20. Okay, so you both make the save as a beam of like sheer cold just whizzes between you two and barely misses Ragnar. As from under the cloak, you see what appears to be a large cylindrical thing.
Who knows what this is?
Large cylindrical thing. What do you mean by
Does
that?
it, does it look?
Their
Does it
streak
look
is-
does it look anything like the mortar on our ship? How that
No.
shrunk down.
No.
Okay, then Henry doesn't know what this is.
You then see him whip it out. For those of you who don't know, it looks like a. It's essentially a gun, right? And as he pulls it out, it
Neil
transforms.
can see
You see its shape start to. It is now a hammer, a two-handed
something.
hammer.
Yeah, Vincent, you got something?
did I felt that hit me, by the way?
No, it didn't hit you.
Next to
It
me?
didn't hit you. It
So I
didn't.
don't know what. Okay,
No.
I was just clarifying because if I feel anything attacking me or Ragnar, I'm just gonna shoot.
In a random direction. All right.
Yeah, that's the problem. Well, that's if I can as well on that fact too.
So you see his. Actually, you know what? Better idea. It's a 6-round grenade launcher looking thing. Then as he whips it out, it turns.
Magic, isn't
it-
it?
Then it transforms into a hammer.
Okay.
I
No need for that.
I put my hands up. No.
View does not. View's got bad charisma. View does not. No need for that.
We come
can
we
put
come
that down.
without harm. We don't mean any harm. Please. We have just arrived on this land. We have no idea where we are. We are just looking for directions.
I'm gonna say like what's happening if that comes out at all.
We'll say,
Just like-
No,
Vincent,
my name.
Vincent, shut up. You're complicating things. Just don't do
Why did
anything,
you-
okay, Vincent?
Why did you shoot? He was like palming the cubicle, like hidden.
All of you are the same. As he on the ground.
What does that even mean?
So from what you can. Actually, no, I'm not even going to tell you what. No. So okay, so he slams his hammer on the ground, and it creates what appears to be a wall of ice between him and you.
Oh.
Is this magical ice or?
From what you can tell, yeah, it appears to be magic.
Almost certainly. I don't know any way you can make not magical ice like this.
Hold on. Ma'am, whatever. What is the meaning of this?
Veal has a reaction. Veal's. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. I should not do this. But I don't care. Veal thinks this is the correct thing to do. I'm gonna cast whole person on this person.
Okay,
What?
roll.
Why?
Is that a save?
That's
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
hang on.
wisdom.
Why?
Wait.
Veal!
That's
Veal! No!
DC 14.
So what is it? A what save?
14. DC 14 whiz.
Whiz. Oh, hang on. Wait.
I've used that on a paladin before. Quite useful. If it works.
Oh,
You succeed. You succeed.
Let's talk.
Bill, what are you doing?
I ignore you.
Bill,
Let's talk. We're not.
Bill,
saying
this
no
is
to
not
you.
how you meet new people.
That's not.
And Lola walks up to you, Frederick. It's like, this is actually kind of how he does it. So.
What's happening?
Yeah, you haven't seen Violina
Vincent,
working
shut up.
At this point, Lola comes around to you, Vincent, and like gags you with like a piece of rope.
I'm lucid. I don't know what's going on.
Well, now you can't talk 'cause you're like this. You can't talk. So,
So I think we can both come to the agreement. We are both not pathetic when it comes to combat. Agreed? Don't wait for the response. So let's
Okay.
talk reasonably. Okay?
No response. But at this point, two others begin coming down the road where this one came from. Running, not walking, running.
What was my? Let's quickly check something. Alignment, lawful good.
You do not fit in this party.
I'm feeling really
They're
lawful
running
neutral.
towards us.
Well, no, they're running
Yeah.
down the road, which is
Yeah,
happens to be in your direction.
Deal is very
I'm
lawful
gonna
good.
take that as
This is
they're
very
running
annoying.
towards us.
What is your name?
As you ask this question, you hear from the two running towards you, as if it's correctly put it. You there? What are you doing?
I am talking with this traveler.
That's no traveler.
Neither are we.
With all due respect, we just are called out to for some help. We've just arrived on this land.
Put your
We just
hands
called out-
down. As they now approach the hooded figure and D Hood, you now see a what appears to be an elderly fellow now, scars, and you see that like one of his ears has actually been petrified. Can you
Is he human?
can you let him go?
I turn to the man. Can I let you go?
No response.
I just shrug at them. And I keep the spell up.
You
Bill, please listen to
I
them.
asked him.
Vil, at this point you feel a on the back of the head as Lola is now standing behind you.
I raise my hand like at Lola. Like,
Do you drop your spell?
I drop my spell. When Lola hits Veal, he drops his spell.
And they quickly grab his arms and make him throw his weapon to the side and are now wrapping his hands in metal. And then using some sort of crystal as the in-between. Right. That's the last time you're getting out. As they then start shoving him back towards where they came from.
Excuse me. Are you law enforcement?
Sure. They don't look like law enforcement. They look like bounty
Neither
hunters.
does Veal.
Yeah,
And he's also
they
law enforcement.
look like bounty hunters. But yeah.
Do you guys have a station nearby?
Well, there's a town up the road. You could come if you really want to.
That would be lovely.
Sure. As he goes over and picks up the weapon, and then it transforms back into what appeared to shoot you, or fire something at you.
Veal de-palms the cubicle.
D palms, huh? You don't have a palm anymore. It's like the Terminator, rip off your palm. Um,
No.
so you now begin to follow these two as they make their way back to a town. The town you arrive in does not look like much of a town. It
Oh.
appears to be nothing less than a few buildings that are you'd consider barely standing, and very few townspeople.
Is there an inn nearby?
There's a building that used to be one. You can use that if you want to.
Used to.
It's abandoned. I assume.
I'm gonna assume you guys are not from around here.
That's
We are
Uh,
not.
Yes, that's an accurate assumption.
Don't worry about hiding
you're
it.
both
We've had a
human.
few of you come through here before. They usually come from beyond the stone anyway.
I see.
That's.
As they shove him into what appears to be a prison cell, but it's outside, so it's just a cage and stuff.
Well, if you know it from not here, that's a reasonable question for us to ask. Where is here?
Well, welcome to what used to be Remnant.
Is that the name of this?
That is not the name of the town. No, that's the name of the world you are currently standing on.
I see.
Ah, remnant. The remains, you
Yeah.
say? You're saying there's very few people who live on this world now?
Well, considering after a group of adventurers tried to stop, I don't remember the story anymore, but half the world was turned to stone. More than half. So we make do with what little land we have left.
Of the
I
world,
see.
including the
That's-
people.
If you travel couple hundred malms that way, you'll find a few stone statues of people. I guarantee you, they were not carved. So
Fortunate to hear.
most of the people fled to the last safe bastion, which is the city of. I don't know. I think they've renamed it since last time I was there. So
And what's the name of this place? This town.
shithole, edge of the world, dump.
Edge of the world. Seems accurate.
Well, edge
We
of
just
what's
crossed
left
over
of it.
We just crossed over from another world's edge, you might say.
Makes sense.
So,
You got a way of getting home, or
apparently no.
In a sense,
well,
not a good way of getting home.
I suggest you avoid using magic while you're here
Why is that?
because you won't be able to replenish it.
Oh!
I-
Oh!
Henry
I-
guess which idiot just used his only other second level spell slot? This idiot.
So gathering by your magical hand thing you used before, you come from a place where magic is common.
Yes.
Well, it's not here.
Maybe.
Here we use a medium, which we call dust. Takes different forms. Sometimes it is dust. Picks up the grenade and empties one of the shells, and he cracks it open. Others are crystals, which you now see the canister that he shot at you now holds a light blue crystal.
Interesting.
And he throws it at you. Now holding it, it feels cold.
Where do you get this
Fascinating.
dust?
With what's left of the. There have been groups trying to get through the stone to the old mines, maybe hoping to dig it back up, more up. We have plenty, but it is
So
not
there-
an unlimited source.
So it's an ore.
It's
You say.
it's mined, yes, Wouldn't
It's
call it an
mined, okay.
ore, but like, I'm not an expert on the stuff, but everybody uses
I
it.
see.
Which is why the
Right.
weapons here you'll find are very different from yours, in the fact that they use it as ammo.
Ammo?
Ammunition.
Do you not know what ammo
Oh.
is? Sorry,
No, no.
do you have
Oh, you said
guns where you
ammunition.
come from? Do you know what a gun is?
Can I use presentation to show him the cannon on the ship?
The cannon or the torpedo launcher? Like,
Either.
okay, so you just
Both.
that would be considered a relic. Yeah, that's very early. Sorry, can't. Guns are handheld things that are able to fire
Oh, like
the energy
cut.
from the crystals, which is why we use them as ammo. We refine it into these things, loads one shell back in the launcher, and fires it in just at one of the wrecked buildings. And it fires the
Like an
energy from the crystal.
auto-firing bow.
Sorry?
An automatically working bow.
Sure, that seems basic. And he throws the launcher on the ground now that it's useless.
Closer to a crossbow.
Yeah, sure. But
Is it
we still have them. People have built their own versions of them, and they now use crystals to give them new effects. And it's becoming more common to add secondary functions to their weapons. Like that thing turns into a hammer. So, never used to be like that, but with diminishing resources, not that it's bad yet, but they're trying to maximize what we have. They come up with the idea of making 2 into 1 or 3 into 1. Although I haven't seen a 3 in 1 yet.
I
Is it-
passed the ore to Lola. She is our smith, so makes sense to give her the magic ore.
Do you have anything to help? Do you have a book or something on this? There's probably something somewhere.
I look
Is-
around the town.
And she like pockets the crystal.
is it possible to use this dust thing to potentially use it for casting spells? Traditional spells in this world?
Most people back in early days contributed these things to be magic crystals, till our scientists discovered otherwise. So yes, you could call them magic, but
So
probably not in the same sense of magic that you've all got from wherever you're from. Sorry, I've had a few different otherworlders come through here before, and they were
that was my
Interesting.
that was my second question. You seem to be familiar with
We've had
other
quite a few
worlders
pass
traveling
through.
through here.
Well,
Any in town?
no, they all move on or found a way back home. I never hear from them after they leave.
Do you know of a way? Do you know of how they went back home?
No, as far as I know, they're all different.
Okay.
I mean, most of it. You have a very, very, very big ladder. Like an exceptionally big ladder.
What? Sorry.
An exceptionally large ladder. One that could reach the top of the sky.
I'm sure you could build something to do it.
Are you really planning to do what I think you're planning, Phil?
Seems like a reasonable option.
You see, we came through this portal in the sky.
Up.
And
But don't want to know. It just makes my job harder.
okay, sorry. Essentially, uh, the only way we know is the only way back we know is just to climb up to this portal thing.
Then I recommend you try and get your hands on some red dust crystals.
Red dust. What are they used for?
Uh, they're the element of fire. Blue, ice. Yellow, lightning. Green, wind. And the white and purple ones, they're iffy. I don't know much about them.
Do you have a map?
Well, there's a map inside, but you can't really take it.
Can I go there? Can I go write things down as I pull out my book?
Okay, so you go. You follow the other one inside as he shows you the map. You see that, everywhere that turns to stone, even where you come from, has been like crossed out, like scribbled out. Like everywhere that the stone is appears to have been scribbled on. And there's like maybe a fifth of the map that's not. Fifth of the landmass, anyway, that's not scribbled out. Land masses, because there's two. Can't really see
Wait.
through the scribbles though.
Wait, did he say why the half of the world turned to stone?
Nope. Actually,
So
he did. He
He
said
specifically dodged
group
that
of
question.
a group of adventurers like did something, and then something else happened, and then
You just
half
hear
the world
more
turned to
mumbling.
stone. Yeah.
You just hear more mumbling from me.
So so as I understand it, a group of adventurers something stupid and it caused this to happen.
Yeah. Apparently, they thought they was saving the world or something.
Veal turns and looks at the Odyssey.
Different.
yes, Veal.
You just
feel.
hear coming from me.
If
Ragnar's
Veal.
like, what?
you have something to say, Veal.
Now you understand why I have to do my job.
No, we don't. Anyway.
Otherwise, like point to their map.
This could have happened to anybody.
Would I be? Am I strong enough, or am I still weak enough to move my hand to my mouth claps? Because I don't know how it works. How you do with that.
Yeah,
You know,
you've probably
no.
gained. You're probably fully conscious at this point, so you're just back, but you're on like 10 HP or some shit.
Yeah, I'm on 11. Yeah.
So you're conscious, so you can now move.
Yeah. Okay. So like, because I've been like on Ragnar's back, like going like that, because he's been carrying me. I like try and stand up as I like rip out the gag in my mouth. What are you gagging me for? Yeesh.
Because you wouldn't stop talking in your sleep.
Well, me anyway.
They
Well,
were called
Okay.
remnants.
we're working on that.
Well, I heard some of the conversation, didn't hear all of it, as I was barely awake. And what the hell was that three-headed dragon anyway?
Oh, sorry, a three-headed what? Did you say?
Oh, sorry.
lots
You,
from
just
our
don't
way.
worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
Something happened before we came here, wherever we are.
Basically, the reason why we came here, basically.
Ah,
I won't go into it. I won't go into it.
as he just like
Did it
walks
follow us?
off.
Yes or no? Did it follow us?
Tentative no.
No.
Tentative no.
Okay.
Do you
What
guys
a-
have dragons here?
What?
They
You sound
probably
like
wouldn't be
you were a
called that.
dragon once.
We don't have anything called dragons, but do you have something?
God, don't say what it is. Describe it. Jesus.
Giants.
I describe a dragon because
We don't have.
Giant lizards.
Well, we don't call them dragons. They're simply another version of a grim.
Grim.
Yeah. Black creatures made from shadow, wear masks or something. They haven't really been seen a lot lately. And they came in any size. Yes, you know where this is coming from.
Yes, we do. We all know where this is
I've
from.
known from the beginning, and I can honestly say I'm happy I didn't follow you through that fucking portal.
This is actually not where you think it is. It's based off what you think it is, but it's not where it is.
as no, like fully conscious and like remember everything that's happened. Well, not here, but like before. What exactly happened? Like, obviously, I know we went through the portal somewhere.
Obviously, you did not want to go through the portal, which caused you to. Yeah.
I'm saying that to the group. So.
Yeah, no.
Can
Look,
you guys like catch me up, please? Because
ran
We'll
away,
explain later. We'll
Kane
explain later.
stayed in. Kane stayed back.
So
Because of no,
So-
I'm not playing Ondo.
So, from what I understand it, right, you guys want to get home, and to do that, you think you need a giant lighter.
Or some way of
Or-
going up,
why do we need a ladder?
get up
because the
through
portal we came through is in
portal.
the sky.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Don't know about a ladder big enough to reach the sky, but you could maybe try a wind crystal. Might
Okay.
be able to launch you up high enough.
I see.
Also,
Is there-
Vincent,
Sorry.
this world, in this world, your magic won't come back.
In what way? Well, is it all, or does it depend on the type?
Your
No.
magic will not regenerate. You have what you've
Exactly.
got, but you're not going to get it back while you're here anyway.
I don't know how much. Well, I don't know how much that viral magic affected me before. So, and Clouds, yeah.
Well,
I don't
all I'm
know-
saying is you do not regenerate spell slots
Yeah,
while
yeah,
you're
I
here.
know what you're saying, but this is out. When we were doing the casting the spells before, am I taking them out or no because of wild magic? I
Yes.
don't know how you put that.
Yes,
So
you
you want
still
me to
use the slots.
I just remove them. That's why I was clarifying. Like,
Yeah, wild magic still uses a slot.
Yeah, because you're casting the spell, all it does is change what the effects of your spell.
no, that's why I was just clarifying.
Yeah.
Because some people are different. Yeah. I've got my main spells anyway, so.
Thank you for your help.
By
I
the way, is
believe-
there a place we can stay in this town?
As I said, you can use the empty inn, but I don't know what's left in there.
I see. So I'm assuming it costs nothing to stay there.
Unless you want to pay me, but yeah,
I think our
Our
money
our
right
money
here.
is currency here.
probably not. Um,
I thought it would be
yeah,
some gold
just
anyway.
give me a few days, and I'll see if I can track down those crystals you need. Hopefully I should be able to get them sent out here.
I throw them a piece of gold anyway.
Is this money?
No,
Oh
well,
yeah.
yeah.
In our
Yeah.
If
What
we
do
ever
you-
end up in our world,
just for reference, what do you guys use as currency?
We barter for stuff.
Ah, I see.
I look
Not
at the map.
no use for money
Makes
anymore,
sense.
really. But hey, a gold coin can be melted down for jewelry, so
Again.
Right. Thanks anyway.
he goes into his building, and you are now all left outside in the street.
Now, catch me up, please.
Let's just go to the abandoned inn for now, I guess.
Once I got that door, I'm gonna go back into any other.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Freak.
There we go to it. Whatever in thing it is.
He like
Alright.
opens the door.
You open the door to find pretty ransacked interior, really.
There's
The
no
walls
furniture or
and
anything?
ceiling well.
Yeah, there is. That's just flipped and all that. It appears anything of value has already been taken.
What happened here? I mean, obviously we know what happened here, but I feel a renewed sense of purpose.
Okay.
Is there anything that can be used as a bed?
I mean, you could sleep on the floor.
Okay.
Or you could put some tables together and sleep on them. Put some chairs together, sleep on. That'd be very uncomfortable. It's just a bit. It's just this is just a roof over your head. Anything of value has already been taken, including bedding.
sleeping bags anyway. It's like a bedrolls.
We have bedrolls? Did we bring them with us?
Well, at least I did.
They're a part of
I
your
did.
pack, so you should have them.
Yeah, Leo takes out his bedroll.
Mine's
I mean, I bought mine. I don't know.
So
Oh,
this
you guys-
means,
I did bring mine. Good. I did
so
bring mine.
Fernak, this magic does not regenerate counts for you too.
I've been using rituals and cantrips. I haven't been using slots.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to put a limit on your cantrip count too. I think. We'll see what happens.
Um,
All
did
my
anything? Did anything happen when I was unconscious? Or-
Lola just tells you everything that's happened.
No, I meant,
Um,
because wasn't sure if you confirmed were doing it or not. Anything with my dragon or not? Because you never said. Because it did go.
Not at
live.
this stage, no.
Okay, I was just checking. As well, I know I have a very high suspicion on where we are.
I think I do too.
What do you mean?
Um, let's take Veal out of the because he wasn't there at the time, but the rest of you guys remember the Grand Hunt, correct?
Yeah.
And how we met that strange girl at the building, at the courtyard.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Emiko, I think her name was.
Yeah, something like that.
Emiko, yeah.
And
Um,
remember how she told us about her planet?
You think
Yeah,
we're
she-
you think we're
when
there?
Yes,
She
I think
was
we're.
she was talking about Grim, and these
And-
guys are also talking about Grim.
And she also said about stone. And she said that she left here. She didn't say how, but she left here somehow.
Right,
So
right.
let's do a little investigation thing and see if we can find any information on Emiko from here. Let's see if anybody knows her.
I don't know if she would have gone by that name here. We just know by that name in our world.
This is the only
Well,
name
why
we
would you
know
tell
for
us a
her,
different
so-
name?
Well, we know of one
Actually,
name.
that's a good point. We don't always use our names either.
I can
We know of one name, the Raven Queen.
yes, we can also that one.
That's why
True.
I said I wish we were playing Ondo because Ondo has spoken with the Raven Queen.
Yeah, but Veal has no
No,
idea what
no,
we're talking
no,
about. Veal has no
Veal
idea what
says,
we're talking about.
What are you talking about?
We went.
And then,
This happened during the Grand Hunt. This is
Yes.
like
The Grand Hunt
just
that
as
happens.
I was going.
The Grand Hunt
I
happens
see.
in Solarion. Every the contest or whatever it is.
yes,
Every
that's
5
right,
years.
that's
Happens-
Grand Hunt.
Yes.
Yes, well, we won at one time, and at the same time, while we were on the hunt, we found this Emiko character,
Yes.
and she said she was from a world that she turned to stone.
Yes. And it's
That
Very-
had
her description is very
Oh,
similar to this
rewind
place
just a
we're at.
second, Lola. He turned to stone?
We
It's
also
complicated.
met her
I
back
don't
in.
know well.
We also met her back in Hawking, and she gave us a map of cultists as well.
Look,
I'm gonna
Veal,
pull-
if
I'm
it
gonna
makes
pull
you
out that
feel, Veal, if it makes you feel any better about her, she did say it was an accident.
Fine. What I mean is, a person turned it to stone. It wasn't some god.
We don't
Mhm.
know. She didn't tell us everything. She just told us that the planet she was from was turned to stone.
And she did say she did turn it to stone herself. She did say it was an accident as well. So we don't know the whole story, Veal.
Yes, it could be that she was one of the adventures that they just mentioned because they can't just because Lola just catch me out. So,
Can you show me the map?
yeah, pulls out the map.
I'm gonna pull out the map from my journal and give it to him.
Which map? The map Emiko gave you, or
Yes,
the one you?
Emiko's map.
That,
Yep.
that specific piece of paper.
So you now have the map.
I would like to roll an investigation check to compare it to the paper that we have as for sure from our world.
Okay. Yeah.
See if there's any like characteristic differences in it.
No. The map Emiko gave them was a
It's of
map of
cultists.
cult locations in
Yeah.
in
In our world, in a new world.
I'm more concerned with the paper than whether what's on the paper.
Oh yeah, it's paper.
Yeah, she obtained the paper in our
It
world.
seems. Okay. That's what I'm asking.
I believe that we are here on that planet.
Okay, so
You,
yes.
do
That
you
is.
think there could be a portal that's at Hawken?
No, we didn't meet her at Hawken. We met her at Solarion during the Grand Hunt.
Yeah,
And then
I
she
don't.
came back with us, and she
Is it
Yes.
just
I
It's-
highly doubt there will be a portal back at Hawking, other than my mother making one to get us back. If that she
Absolutely.
also depends on the time of how much time has passed on our planet to compared to here. We don't know.
and also with the last resort, Frederick can also just send me home, and I can get Rixalia to try and help deal with this situation that
we
you guys
don't
are in.
know what the rules are to travel between worlds. So
Yeah.
we know
And
what it is to travel between dimensions and planes, but
you also don't know if you'll be
This
killed
is
by doing that too, Fernak. Just because you know of demons doesn't mean they won't kill you.
well,
I
it,
said, I said, I said as a last resort. I didn't say
Yeah.
something we're going to be
Yeah,
doing.
I definitely remember the last resort thing.
right.
So we just go to that city they mentioned and see if we can find someone there.
Do we really
Yes,
want to leave the portal open though?
we have no choice.
I don't think we have a choice.
If
We
that
we, we
If
have
I'm
no
at-
way of closing it right now.
if our magic does not replenish, I am not wasting magic to dispel it. Especially if that
Well,
is the only
what
way
if we
out.
try to use it to get back though?
Well,
If that
exactly.
portal, here's the problem, Lola. If that portal doesn't close, then the one that Tiamat's coming out of probably isn't closed either.
Right.
So that we don't know how much time has passed.
Yeah.
And the only one left on the other side that's close enough back in our world is Kane.
So then, yeah. So I was gonna say, I also do not see Kane. What happened?
Oh yeah, he didn't want to come. He went back the way we went in.
Yeah, he didn't follow us through. You were too close to the thing. The only way to save you was to pull you through the portal.
Makes sense. I don't. I mean, I
Oh
would have
oh,
gone through
by
the
the
portal anyway.
way, Vincent. Oh, this is Lola. If you ever do something so stupid like that again, I will kill you myself.
And
Well,
I won't break.
no, it was aggressive.
The
I was just trying
three
to talk
giant
to it.
heads, maybe. Alright.
You're forgetting that, like dragons,
Again.
some dragons consider other dragons king. So I was trying to tell it that we were, like I was, but
But
obviously,
you're not. You're not a dragon.
yes, but I still have the blood. So,
Does
eh.
yeah. They still see you as human, mate. I gotta say, like,
Either it would be an insult to them, or it would be they accept it anyway. So it could go either way. But obviously, I'm a dragon.
alright.
That was practice anyway. So,
Fuck.
which we have to. I'll have to ask the guildmaster about that when we get back.
Okay, so with our recent knowledge, I suggest we try and get some sleep.
I'm not tired now.
Well, I am, so screw you. Um,
As am I.
I mean, I've just woken up from conscious. So.
I feel like we all are. It's a good time to rest.
can we all agree now that we only use our magics as a last resort?
So I was just
Absolutely.
gonna waste it anyway,
Yes.
especially if we don't know what type can be replenished.
I just don't want to, we don't know how this crystal stuff works as she pulls out the crystal she pocketed before.
I would hold out my hand to take it, like, so I can.
She throws it to you.
Well, they go to sleep. I'm gonna work on how on this.
Hey, at this point, Lola walks over to Fennec. You remember the crystal that Emiko gave Ondo?
Yes.
Don't remember
Doesn't
that as
that
well.
look awfully similar to that?
Uh,
know what?
can
Just,
I make a
what?
history check?
just a different color.
Yeah, like, can we go history?
Do
Sure.
I need to roll history for that?
Because I was there as well.
You
so-
don't have to. I mean, if you remember it, you remember it because it's something that happened.
I
during
don't
the campaign.
remember it exactly because it
Yeah.
was a while
Well,
ago.
then that's how you roleplay it. You don't remember it exactly.
I don't exactly remember the color, but remember given the group.
Ondo had
crystal
something
too.
like this?
He was an
Maybe.
old party member that went back to his
Um,
temple.
Yeah, I know who Ondo is. I did my research. But he had something like this?
We don't know. It looks similar. It
Yeah.
could be, but
Can I Can I make a little image of what I thought it used to look like?
Yeah, it just looks like,
Yeah.
to you, VL, it looks like an elemental crystal, like what is used to hold an elemental.
Um, who did Kane has that elemental stone, doesn't he?
Yes. So we don't have that
I've
either.
never seen anything like this.
Not that I think it'd be a good idea to release an unknown creature into this world either.
Or my friend,
Oh, yeah, let's not do that either.
my little minion.
Get it.
Well, we don't even know if we'd be able to summon your minion here, do we?
I mean, I'm not. We probably have limited magic, so I'm not gonna waste
Try
it
it,
trying
yeah.
to do that. And I don't
I
have any
don't-
blood on me right now, anyway.
I don't even know if I have my connection anymore.
Well, it's probably there, we just too far away. Well, I mean, we're on another bloody world.
Exactly, so it's going to be dampened anyway.
Can I feel my connection?
Barely.
But it is there.
Barely. You ever seen, like, a piece of string where it's been, like, slowly
Yeah.
been, all the bits are starting to snap, and just on that, like, that last tiny little thing?
Oh, you mean it's fraying?
Yeah.
Okay, right, gotcha. Okay, as long as it's still there, it's fine.
So,
Yeah, I'm actually going to try and do the connection to try and see how much I can do in this world.
Okay.
While they're going to sleep.
so roll whatever the dice was for that we normally do.
I'm going to, because I don't need to sleep. I'm just gonna watch him and make sure he's not gonna do anything fishy.
Okay, you do that. I'm gonna.
He's going to sleep as well.
Fishy! You should know Vincent by now. He always does something that fucks us up.
I know. I'm basically protecting the others from you at this point.
I summoned a three-headed dragon, so...
Okay.
And that
So
will...
Lola goes and sits in the far corner away from you guys, who are obviously spread out in the middle. She just sits in the corner with a bow, like, leaning next to her, and just.
He was on a wall, sleeping, like a little baby.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you all begin to doze, except for the ones who don't. Frederick, did you want to do anything, or are you just.
I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping.
Okay, good. Vincent, as you begin to make your connection to this.
That's a 23, by the way.
Okay. Begin to connect, try to make a connection, and
Yeah.
try and call to your bloodline. Where you would normally end up in the ruins, the ruins that you would normally end up, but there wouldn't be a dragon in. You don't even make it there. You're trying to connect, but you're just in darkness. Like,
Yeah, it's more like I'm being like bounced back, or is it just not there?
or it's out of reach. It's too far.
I feel my magic is already strained enough, but
So that includes all the spell slots you used in the last fight. You don't get back. You don't get any of them back. So
Yeah,
magic is now a
there's-
luxury.
Yeah, well, I still have my 5-level spells for spell, so if
Yeah.
we do have to fight something big, like we're still fine. So.
Okay.
I
That
like
also
that.
goes for your sorcery points. Probably also
Yeah.
will not come back.
Still have them all. I didn't do anything last night, so I was just cantrips.
Yeah. Does any,
And-
I think cleric points. I think they'll be alright. I don't know.
I did do a level 1 spell slot, and that was the ice knife. But other than
Yeah.
that, I didn't.
So, as you all go off,
How are you rolling cantrips and things? Because everybody's got a little bit of cantrips.
I want to say you each have 10 cantrip slots.
Okay.
Make it better
So that's starting now. So you have 10
Yeah.
until you get back to your world.
Do I have any restrictions on rituals?
Yes.
we have no
You
idea.
can only probably perform. Rituals will come under your cantrip slots.
Yeah.
If that's all right with everybody.
After I do that, seeing how I don't have the strain, I'm going to investigate the crystal. That
Okay,
Milo
so
dropped.
you're just gonna examine it and
Yeah.
play with it and see
Try
what.
and try and figure out the magic and everything. Yeah.
Alright.
Um.
So you do that for a bit until you get like start getting tired again. You just
Yeah. I'm not just like fall asleep while I was doing it. Yeah.
okay. So while you guys are all sleeping, Kane, as you have
Ooh.
made your way down the mountain and arriving in the forest to where you know the prison to be, it is overgrown and left relatively like there's nobody around. It's been reclaimed by the jungle.
Do it, man.
The cells left open. Not that you ever really knew anybody was in them.
Not personally.
Yeah. So, you have now arrived at the prison and discovered what I have told you. What,
Okay.
is, what do you desire?
To walk in.
Okay, so you walk in.
I wouldn't walk all that distance just to say, oh well, let's go back to the
Yes.
Grand Hall. Not too bad, thanks. Like a muted.
Ooh. So, sweet dreams, everyone, apart from Kane.
This is totally the world I expected to end up in. It's awesome.
You guys are in the world of Ruby.
Correct. Well, not. But in the world of Ruby, in the same sense that when we did my Fate thing, we were in the world of Fate, right?
Oh, we're in the
If you're
world of
referring
Ruby.
to
I did not get that.
Flux's world.
Like, when I heard half the population turned to stone, I thought of Doctor Stone.
Yeah, I thought that too at first, but then the clock started spouting dust.
Sorry, what? I missed
I
that.
knew what it was basically as soon as he.
We're just having a small conversation
Hey,
between
Klutz, we're
ourselves
not
while
talking
you were.
about anything.
So before you guys get carried away, say this is just Ruby. Well, you're not wrong. Except this is my first campaign that I ran ever.
Yeah.
You're visiting the world of my first campaign,
Oh, that's nice.
which is why I'm really annoyed that Storymaster isn't here because he was in that campaign.
Oh well, he can
Hooray!
always arrive in another fortnight.
Reusable content.
Yeah. I really wanted to have a chance to talk with him.
It's always another fortnight from now.
So like that's this. Yes, it's very much like Ruby because that's what my first campaign was based off of. Um, but that was back. It was run back before they had the transforming weapons and know about dust and all that. So this is,
Progression.
progression.
It's an advanced state of the world.
Yes, yes it is. Okay, so let's continue. So you entered the prison and began to exploring its many. It just
I'm
began
looking for any potential survivors.
to. Okay. Um.
Well, I mean, the doors are open, so somebody's definitely come through or left.
Okay. So looking through the building. Probably there were probably only 4 cells. Even like it wasn't a big prison. It was just where like people who break the rules were sent usually to time out, type of thing. Um, uh, the cells are all open. There is no sign of recent activity here. Um, you gather the idea that maybe they were open during the raid to try and let them escape or something during the raid or something. Like, there hasn't been any foot travel here for a while.
Okay.
You're back.
Um, that's dandy. So no monk survivors imprisoned by raiders, no old prisoners or guards still roaming about. That's a shame. Okay, I guess I'll head. Oh, actually, is there another room I should look into? No, all that's in the grand. All that's in the vault. Okay. I would like begrudgingly to head all the way fucking back from this waste of time to the Grand Hall.
Okay, just may I ask why?
Hmm?
Why?
Well, it gave me vague detail as to where the master is, so I'm hoping maybe it'll give me a vague detail as to where everybody else is.
You already had the map and looked through it. You marked all the only
No,
dots that
no,
were there.
the rest of the current party.
Oh,
Oh!
that's smart. He's smart. Okay, so
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, I should have done that from the first time, so I'm not that smart. Literally, as soon as it went to you guys, I thought, oh shit, I should have stayed in there a bit longer.
so you begin like, oh gosh, and you like begrudgingly. You begrudgingly like head out of the prison and start
I
making your
was
way
hoping
back up the
Floods
mountain.
would throw me a bone and have a prisoner in there. Someone that the monks couldn't even kill or something.
No,
Didn't happen.
no,
If there was, he's dead.
no. Oh, I mean yes.
Turns out Imiko's locked up in the basement.
No, Emiko's free. What are you talking? Do you think they'd be able to lock her up?
They
Hey,
can
if they
try.
did, that explains why the door was open.
The last time we saw her was in Hawking, so she wouldn't be locked up.
Yeah, considering this place has been desolate for a while.
So, you make your way back up the hill, back up the rocky face, back up the arrow ladder and things, and
Because of my current condition and hit points, it's up giving me an exhaustion point.
yes, it does.
Hooray, he's gonna die before he finds out any information.
No, I'm just poisoned and exhausted. I need to get.
You're now back at the top. You're like, ah, 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 and you crawl through the door.
Okay, well, not crawling. I do have standards.
You're wobbling through the door.
You're not half dead yet. You can still walk.
Actually, I'm more than half dead. I have 18 out of 57 hit points.
So, before I continue with you, as you arrive at the hall again, those of you who are sleeping,
alright.
you get
Wait,
you
you
get.
going back to them or giving them an effect?
I'm just gonna tell them how much they heal for sleeping.
Oh, okay.
You guys do not heal back to full. You guys heal 4 hit dice.
What hit dice? Our classes?
Yes, your class hit dice.
Yeah.
If you're multi-class, you can pick the dice.
Does it cost hit dice?
No, you just roll that 4 hit dice to heal.
Interesting.
Do we also get the modifier as well?
No, just the 4 hit dice. No modifiers.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yep, I knew. Okay.
I like it.
Because
Long laugh. Finally.
Ooh, 5.
your mana will not heal you
Aw.
as it does in our world.
Oh, 6. 5, 4,
Henry wants
6.
some,
I'm getting back a lot.
you need to show Twitch chat how Henry runs things.
No, we're not.
They
You're
understand.
gonna be quiet right now. Okay, so back to
I got
Kane. You're now back in the hole, breathing heavily. Yes, now. They actually coughed.
Yeah, that one was an actual cough.
It's like.
Yeah, that's what you get for doing it.
Yeah.
Not quite max HP. Pretty close.
Half.
So, what is your question for the great hall of maps and wizardry and such and forth?
Okay. Can you show me the location of the Odyssey?
As you ask your question, and the library. You're not in the library. The hall. doesn't do anything remotely like it did last time. Like you look around at all the walls and the ceiling and the floor to try and find maybe a glowing piece or a glowing tile or something that might help show you where they are, but there's nothing.
It's kind of like it doesn't understand the question. It's like, where? Huh? Looking through all it's saying and it's just flying things everywhere. It's like, where?
It's like when you write a piece of code to find a piece in the code that you never wrote. It just keeps checking, 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 checking. It never ends because I did that before. It sucked.
Yeah, out of
It's
existence.
called a loop.
Alright, they're not in this realm.
Now the Great Hall is forever in a loop.
Alright.
No.
Well, there's no finding them at this rate. I might as well do something else for the time being. Can you show me the exact location of Oscar? The party member I could not find. My monk party member I could not find.
Okay. It does light up a place. It is not the abyss, but the very small segment of the corner tiles on the floor that doesn't depict the abyss, but depicts something far, far worse.
That's what I feared. So he isn't dead.
He's in the Nine Hells.
Jeez. What kind of knowledge is he gonna find out down there?
He's having a party by himself.
Woo! Party with the devil. Like, not demon,
Alright.
the
What
devil.
are the odds this cult of Cosmos found him and, I don't know, sacrificed him or something? Alright.
They don't worship anything in the Nine Hells, though, as far as we know.
Well, they said someone tossed him in there.
He
Or
could
he's
have.
looking for something specific.
He could have died.
So what is it? 9 realms? Yeah, that's what
Hells.
I'm assuming.
Hells.
9 hells.
Isn't the realm of the dead the Shadowfell?
Yeah. I know.
9 hells. Okay.
I'm just putting ideas in his head to make him think wrong.
He's in one of the 9 hells.
He's in the Nine Hells. There's not.
Oh, okay.
It's just called the Nine Hells. I don't know if there's actually.
Okay.
I haven't read that bit in my book
Okay, let me
yet.
explain the nine.
Well,
hells.
that's gonna be.
The nine
well,
hells.
You can explain it to me after the stream. After the
No,
stream.
let me. No, it's a joke explanation, right?
Okay.
It's funny. The
I'm
nine
gonna-
hells is like an ogre. It has layers.
So it's an
That's
onion.
why I
Right,
said. That's
gotcha.
why I initially said one of the 9 hells, but
It's a
Clutch was quick
cake.
to debunk that.
It's the cake.
No,
It's a cake.
No, it's an onion.
It's a
So
cake.
it is one of the
Don't
9
get it
hells.
wrong. It's an onion.
It's a
So it
cake.
is one of the 9 hells, or it's just the 9 hells.
You don't know.
Let me go explain this very simply.
You. The,
It's,
ans-
a,
Like
it's
an
just
ogre.
the Nine Hells.
the answer is you don't know because your character does not know.
Like an onion.
Alright.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
what does the image of this 9 hells look
Um,
resemble to?
Fire pits, magma falls.
So it's got no image illustrations of levels or
No, just
no. It's just
What?
in there.
what most people think of hell.
Okay.
It's like a common
So
picture.
my current theory is he's died.
Well,
So,
that's what you think. Yes.
Can you show me his body?
No.
Okay, so he's not dead.
There's probably not all-seeing eye that shows images.
Fair
or something.
enough.
Show me his body. The entire
I know
room
he
painting
walked
just
past
changes
I know
to
he
the
walked past-
inside of a human body.
He went through Havencall before we went through there. Friggin' Raven explained that one. Alright, well, there's nothing left for me here.
Fetch me their souls.
A bagel. No.
What?
Never mind.
Bagels. What's a bagel?
Bread.
It's like a croissant, but better.
Okay. Because I've had a croissant.
Like croissant, but worse.
It's not. Oh, that guy's going all the way back down to the library. Fuck that. Okay, I'm just gonna find out for myself if the rumors might be true.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna begin my descent back down to the ship.
Alright. So you now make your way back to the ship. A bit slower this time.
Oh, I fully expected that.
as being, starting to get a bit exhausted and all, and like not really at full life points, full
Oh.
HP.
Half dead and no sleep.
Yeah.
Now, no troubles getting past any zombies or.
No, you know where they are.
Mm.
Like you know the one that you knew, and you hadn't seen it
And
since.
I've got my necklace of still invisible.
Are your headphones broken?
What do you mean?
I don't know. It looked like his headphones were broken.
They're in rough shape.
Okay, so
Um,
you make your way back down.
Okay, so as I go through that long tunnel, I want to make that turn to the black pit.
Okay. You have dark. No.
Yes, I've got dark vision.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
okay,
see
so-
60 feet.
Yeah. So you walk down the cave, and you do, like the cave. There's no cave platform then pit. It's just cave and then pit.
Anything on towards the ceiling, or does it continue up?
It continues up.
Okay. Okay. Going down to my knees, I'd like to cut my palm with my blade and hold the dripping blood into the hole.
Okay.
Why are you filling it up with your blood?
I'm not filling it up. I'm hoping to coax something.
Yeah. Your blood is now dripping into the bottom.
Okay.
Well, down the hole.
Okay. Then I call down into the hole. How do I get to the 9 hells?
Nothing happens.
Be careful what you wish for. You might just get it.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Yeah, we can't help you if you go there because we have no idea.
Mm. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time. Okay. I go to head back to the ship.
As you stand up and turn around, I'm not going to do that because that's just cruel. You make your way out the tunnel and back to the ship.
What were we gonna do? Have something actually come out?
Yeah.
No, he was gonna have something come out and drag you back down
Well, I
the
mean,
hole.
if it was gonna be helpful after dragging me into the bottom of the pit, then sure. But
No, it was actually
don't be
just gonna.
boring about it.
There was gonna be a devil, not demon, devil, just appear behind you and just shove you in the pit.
That would have been cool.
You would have died.
Well, I mean, I've got slow fall, so.
Statement stands. That would have been cool.
Statement
I mean,
stands. It would have been cool,
I got
but
slow fall, so how bad could the injury at the bottom of the well be?
How hard do you want him to shove you?
how deep do you think the hole is?
It probably goes down to the 9 hells. I've got no idea.
I feel like there's a my dick joke here. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, and you're gonna stop talking right now because I'm gonna put this on YouTube later. So you no, the demon doesn't appear because I don't want to have to.
You're
Deal with-
boring.
I don't want to have to deal with the 9 hells. All right.
Well, you just said 9 hell. Now we've got to deal with.
Not now. I've already got another.
Not now.
I've already got another dimension thing going at the moment. Like.
Anyway, I wasn't even asking to take me there. I was asking how I could.
Oh, how you could go there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not in any state to go there now.
He's half dead and basically crawling along the floor. I don't think he wants to go there right now.
I was hoping for answers, not destination.
Well, you're not in any of the.
Oh, well.
All right, so you make your way back to the ship, and
I was hoping those decrepit bones were leading from this place. Okay, head back down to the ship.
head back down to the ship. You arrive at the bit where you have to now swim towards the ship, and yeah. Do you want to swim it?
Swim it.
Yeah, you got to swim from
No.
there to the ship.
There wasn't any dock here, dude.
Oh, did the ship have a rowboat?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll swim.
You jump in the water.
You have to remember we water breathed here. We walked on the floor.
Why are you talking into your mic like, yes, we did all this, yes. So yeah, you make your way to the ship, and the crew helps you climb on board. Um, where's the rest of them?
Your guess is as good as mine.
What?
I don't know. They walked into some mystery door.
Oh, oh,
It
oh.
was pretty hard to tell with all the fire and gas.
I see, I see. Well, what's the plan?
What's the name of that town?
Which one?
That one. We head back to Pasto.
Right. Back to Pasto we go. They all begin doing their stuff and getting ready to set sail again.
Oh, wait. No. Let's head
Yeah, you leave
toward...
us behind.
Let's head toward, and I point on a map that is in my pocket. The island which Raven is heading towards.
Okay.
Well, there's not much I can do about you guys yet, so I'm gonna have to wait for more
Oh.
information.
Hey!
So I'm gonna have to wait until I can, at some point, uncover more information where you might be. Or just wait for your return and pass.
You know, I need to get a better video capture solution than using
Okay.
Discord.
Okay, while we're heading to that island, you can go to those guys. I'm gonna take a pee.
If I could get you all in your own windows, where you wouldn't be bipping up and bippity bopping all over the place every time someone disconnects, that would be amazing.
Also cost money.
I don't know if it would, but it's worth looking into. Right, so yeah, you can go do whatever you're gonna do now.
Okay.
You're gonna go toilet. So,
Back in the other world.
meanwhile, in the world of Remnant, we return to our patrons as they sleep on the floor of an inn.
Well, Vincent
Well,
has a crystal in his hand.
Yeah, but you dozed off.
And now
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
I don't know.
Okay, so
I don't need
before you all wake up, Fernak, you're the only one awake because you don't have to sleep.
Hooray, sorceress!
That's Warlock, not Sorcerer.
No, my sorcerer has the
He is a
the
different
moon.
sorcerer than you.
Ah,
I'm the moon sorcerer. I have the thing not to sleep.
yeah, I know it.
You notice, looking around at the group, that everybody seems all right, and then all except Lola, who curled up in the corner by herself, is
I'll take a long rest while I'm on the ship.
yes. You get all the benefits of a regular long rest, though.
Pardon?
You just take long rest. You get healed completely and all that stuff.
Oh, how does poison...
It comes off. I think if you just do long rest and it comes off, it comes off.
I just did a long rest, it didn't.
Oh, well, it comes off.
What the fuck is it? I want to see what the... Okay, oh, you go.
So, you notice she's kind of reverting back to when you guys first found her back in Pasto.
You mean with her amulet thing?
Physically?
Emotionally, back when you guys returned from Heaven's Call. Not Heaven's Call, Hawken. She's kind of having a panic attack.
Warlock.
You're asleep. Shut up.
I thought you said we were all waking
No,
up.
no,
right?
no,
Well,
yeah.
we were already waking
Oh, we
up.
were waking up.
They ignore that. They ignore me.
I like it started talking. I just
Because, so, you guys, Ace isn't with you.
Who's back at Pasto with Mew?
No, he was on the boat.
Oh, really?
Yep, he was on the boat.
So was Mio, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she was. She was with us downstairs.
Yeah.
What they said back at Pasto?
Nope.
They were cool.
Nope.
No,
They said no.
they came with us.
was not stand behind again.
Standing first. Don't know. Okay.
Yeah, Priya and Katrina, your maiden.
Yes.
Maid. So
The one who looks after the house while we're not.
she's not awake, but you can visibly see she's not coping. Whether it be a nightmare or something else.
Cool. Well, I'm just gonna go over and sit with her.
Okay. Just go over and
What more can I do? She
So-
looks like she's
She's asleep.
yeah.
okay. You just quietly
Okay.
walk over and
I'm
Just-
sit with her and I'm going to like grab her so she doesn't do something silly.
yes, because you were watching her and her hand was slowly approaching one of her swords. So
I
you-
don't know what.
Yeah, no. I'm just
Oh,
saying, like,
sleep.
you grabbed the hand that was going for the swords, so she can't start, doing something dangerous.
She becomes a sleep murderer.
Hey, it's not how you have to be worried about. It's me.
I'm taking real world examples out of this, by the way. Like, somebody who's been shot before, they, like, now sleep with a weapon
PTSD.
under their pillow.
Yeah.
Like, they generally, like, real examples here. They usually do it because it makes them feel safer, right? So you just sit there with her and try and stop her doing something dangerous. Okay. So about an hour or so later, the rest of you start waking up, and yeah, Lola wakes up. Looks at you, is like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm just like with the crystal in my hand because I went to sleep later than they did.
yeah. You're just everybody's like getting up, and you're just there.
Yeah, I'm just with the crystal in my hand going like.
Yeah. Once she's awake, I'm gonna get up and stretch and.
She's like kind of embarrassed that you had to sit with her while she slept. God damn it.
Well, it's better than the alternative.
She quickly gets up, picks up her gear, and like
Did
heads
anybody
out.
else notice me get up?
Huh?
Did anybody else notice me over there?
No, because as you set up, she quickly grabs all her gear and heads outside.
Cool.
And leaves her bedroll there,
No
just
way.
picks up all her weapons and bag and just heads out the door.
Don't go too far.
She won't.
Does everyone else feel okay?
Fine. Why?
And is there something wrong, Vil?
I mean, I don't feel perfect, but I feel good enough.
That's kind of what I mean. Right?
What do you mean? What do you mean by
Remember
that?
when we go?
Oh, it's so bright. Ah. Sorry.
I don't feel refreshed like I normally do.
Probably has to do something that we
Scared
slept
the shit out of me.
on the floor.
Does it
Slept
also
on the
have
floor
something?
before.
Does it all have to do something with how our magic doesn't work here either? There's obviously some kind of effect here that affects us in some way.
Hmm. It does feel like that.
So obviously it's an effect that is a lack of magic.
I don't
Possible.
understand enough about the weave. So I suspect
It'll be
this
very
squad
faint
doesn't
here.
have it.
Yeah, it'll be very faint, and we're probably feeling the effects of that.
So, as law, right, in the main realm, your mana is what helps you heal during a long rest. And everybody has it, even if they
Okay.
don't use magic.
Yeah, that's what. That's,
This
I'm
is-
pretty sure that's how it
this
works,
is-
and it was connected to the lack of magic here.
Wait, so
That's
if we
what I'm
did
getting
take a
at.
long rest, we don't heal.
We
Right.
heal according to his. To
You get
For-
die.
hit dice.
Hit dice.
Yeah.
So,
No
Or hit
bonuses.
dice.
so
Yeah,
your
hit
class has a hit dice.
Okay.
So, as
It'll
an
be a
example,
D8, D6.
for
Felix said D8.
Yeah.
D12
Okay.
if you're Ragnar.
So how do I find my hit dice?
You hit
You
you
are a
just hit
ranger paladin, so you have a D8. You
hit
have
your short rest button
D8
and
and D10.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's in short rest, and it'll tell you your dice. It's your D without the plus. So for me, it's a D10 plus
Yeah.
2.
my warlock's a D8 and my sorcerer's
Okay,
a D6.
so you just hit. We just do one hit die, right?
I said 4.
Four.
Yeah, you do
Four.
four.
Oh, four. Okay.
Yeah, four of those dice.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
four
it,
that would
it
be
doesn't use your hit dice in D&D Beyond. It's just in a long rest you heal
okay.
4 hit dice.
Yeah.
Without the plus. So
Yeah, without the modifier.
that's
But
just how I'm
usually make-
rolling it because this is technically all homebrew. This one,
I like that.
this world is all homebrew.
We
Okay.
gathered.
Oh.
It's not from a book. It must be homebrew.
Okay.
So we head to the city. We look for this Mimiko person.
Well,
Yes, or the Raven Queen, whatever she's known by. We should ask the people here first, see if they know of her.
Do you think that's maybe let's not. If we're gonna ask about one of the adventurers who turned this world to stone, I suspect they don't have the best reputation.
But we'll
Oh.
still need information no matter where we ask. I mean, if it affected the world, no one's going to be happy about if we ask. So
and while you guys are like talking about this, you hear from the outside like, guys, as you hear
Yeah.
as you hear a as something slams into a building.
I'm just gonna.
Yep.
Oh dear. I'm gonna
I
charge out
rush.
the door.
Veal makes sure he has his rapier and daggers and goes outside.
I also
Um,
rush outside.
As you all
I
like,
also haven't. Bullshit, I haven't taken my hand crossbow back.
I
Make
still
sure
have
you
them.
understand. No, you still haven't. But you can
Um,
still attack without using magic, is basically what I'm saying.
As I like wake up because I hear that, I was like, huh?
Clutch. Does my dagger
Veal
still
runs
have a
out the door.
connection?
I see everyone
no,
running
it
outside.
is back. It's not as dark as it was. It's like only faded now.
It's not as dominant as it was before, but it is
Yes,
still
yes.
there. Cool.
Yeah,
It's
we.
still,
So as you guys run out the door, you see Lola just slide along the ground towards you. It's like, ow! Like
You
and
okay?
tumble a bit.
What you do
Ah.
now?
Lola, you okay? What happened?
I'm gonna look
What's
towards the
happened?
direction of the noise.
Yeah, as does Veal.
And as you see a large mammoth thing where its
Okay.
tusks are white and its ears are solid white with red in them.
Has
Like, and it's not ear; it's like a solid thing where it's just the drawings on.
What is that?
anybody know the description of the grim that Emiko gave us?
Shouldn't give us
Big
one.
black things with white masks. Ow.
All right, this thing's bad news.
Well, that wasn't Emiko's description. That was their description.
Yeah, that was their description. Emiko didn't give us one. She just mentioned them.
I thought she might have. I didn't remember, so I had to ask.
So Lola, what is that?
I'm guessing a grim. I didn't.
Ah.
I didn't touch it. It hit. It didn't.
Where did it come from?
I feel like this isn't the time to be asking those
Uh,
questions.
It came from that way as it now starts charging towards you as a group.
Run.
Running is good. And Lola just takes off.
I follow Lola.
I'm running. I'm gonna actually, as like, as that one, I'm gonna see if the connection I have is similar to that.
Huh?
To what I like, so whatever the thing is, I'm gonna see if it has a similar connection to mine. Like to my connection with my dragon.
No,
Magic.
you can't. You
No,
can't
okay.
check that. Absolutely not. No, believe it or not, I remember how Grim first. Well, in my campaign, I remember how Grim first formed. So, I do know all that. Just if you
Okay.
do ever find that out, I can tell you.
Clutch, do our
Veal
special
be
special
schmoving.
Does that special ability thing, racial special abilities, reset?
Yes. Racial things
Yeah,
you
all
can
your
use
long rest
again.
bonuses, except for your spells and your full HP. If that's correct, Fox.
Yep. I
Yeah.
was just double checking.
Yeah. So spell
'Cause
slots
I
don't regen, but class abilities do
cool.
because
That
they're
means I have,
class. Sorry, not class abilities. Race abilities, and depending on some class abilities, might.
yeah,
I
because
haven't.
I've got the I just want to know if my strength is the grave reset and same as my other one because
Mm.
they're specials.
Yeah. Don't know if your grave one would reset though. I'll find out by next time. Because as you guys begin running away, as this large mammoth-like creature is charging towards you, and you'll begin to quickly dash out of town, maybe trying to lead it away, or I'm not entirely sure what you're doing.
I'm just running.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
we're just running.
I'm gonna end it there because my voice is starting to hurt again, and I don't want to completely lose it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's fine.
Also, I really
I've
want
got,
the rest of the group here for the next bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, that's a,
Lockie's
yeah,
not here
I've,
anymore.
um,
Dude.
I've had that
Actually,
problem with.
like I said earlier, I won't be here next week. So.
Yeah, that's gonna suck.
Is that like a 100% or maybe?
Yeah, 100%. 100% I won't be here.
Okay, so just tell me what you think you might do during the next fight or something in a message or something, and I'll
Oh, okay.
like
Or just like you'll generalize if this happens, I'll do this. But
yeah,
We'll make a
Yeah,
note
write
of
out
that.
your character's AI.
just like what you'll do and all that stuff. Just send it to me in a Discord message, um, or a link to a Google Doc or something. I don't know. However you want to do
he'll,
it.
and
So,
then he'll fill in the pathfinding and everything else.
Okay.
do you all like what I come up with for the portal?
Yes.
Yes.
I really
It's a
wanted a
really
way.
interesting world.
Yeah, like I had no idea exactly what you're going to do with it, but I knew we were going somewhere else.
I'll
which is
be
exciting.
honest. I was originally going to go with the idea of you guys arrive in the dimension where Bam's Bits and Bobs now resides, like how it's a portal
That
door
would be
now.
awesome.
I was gonna
That
have
would
you
be
guys
great.
I was gonna have you guys float outside his window, and he huh?
We just need a shop there. It's like, hi.
Just we need help. No, but I come up with this idea better because this fits in a bit more with what's been happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. World
And
building.
I feel like after this we're gonna be dimension hopping just to try and find our way back.
That would be awesome. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You guys end up
And
And then
finding
Amy-
Emiko's old portal points and
Yeah.
traveling to all the worlds she did before you guys found
Yeah.
her. Like, because
Be
she
well,
went to
man.
a lot of different places.
Yeah,
And then
she
we- And then we end up in the Grand Hunt again and escape that way.
Just spoiler, right? Emiko is technically what are they called in Bleach? A
Shinigami? Whatever.
yeah, like a Soul Reaper or whatever they
Cool.
are. Like she was trained by Ichigo in one of Loki's D&D worlds because it had her travel to different worlds as part of her story. So she is technically a Soul Reaper.
What is this multiverse we're building right here?
I've been planning this for a while, boy.
Yeah. Is time moving differently for us? But like, obviously, this is
We
out
ca-
of.
You
We
don't
can't
know. You don't know.
Ain't gonna do in the meantime.
Huh?
So-
Yeah. I wonder
Well,
what
Kane
Kane-
kind of ruined the whole thing when he didn't jump in the portal, but I'm working with it. Oh, it's a
I'm
fine.
glad you didn't.
So,
Like, that means you
Sorry,
saved him.
I can.
No,
be
no, 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 no.
defeated by
It's not
some
bad. It's not
lowly
bad.
god.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's fine. It's not bad. It's just making it slightly more amusing.
Only a little bit. I'm all alone.
you can definitely tell the time differences from out of character. You can tell because he jumps between what we're doing,
Mm.
and during that time, it's like, okay, you're doing this, and while he's doing that, we're doing this.
And like
know,
you guys are
and
doing
we're-
more than
we're-
what he's doing, so
I have no idea where you guys are.
That's
They
what
They don't know-
do.
they don't really know where they are. They know what world they're on, but they don't know where.
Yeah.
So
Dude, all I can do is what's in front of me.
alright, I'm gonna end the stream there so I can start exporting it to YouTube. Thank you all for watching. Well,
Thank you.
that's how it's called. So it just transfers it to YouTube.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, guys. I had fun on this one, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I apologize for last week. I was deadly sick with a cold chest infection type thing. It was horrible. So
yeah, I got an Ankylosaurus.
Oh,
Fun
you
fact
got
of the day, there it is.
It's called an Ankylosaurus,
I
and
have
it's big.
I have a smaller orange one.
Nice. Mine's green. Deal with it.
okay, and we're still working on overlays, so that should be a thing happening soon. Thank you.